All right, we made it, man.
Yep.
We made it. Oh man. First it was just me, and then somehow I don't I ever seen that, it was just you. And then I just said fuck it and click back and then click back again, and then there we both were. Who do we got that's still stuck around here? Let's see what's happening. There I am. Prism, what's up, Prism? We got Ninja. No rush.
Ninja.
Thanks a lot, Ninja. I actually met Ninja about 2 or 3 days ago. For the first time, I joined one of his streams. Man, he's a pretty cool dude. He's do you know Ninja?
Is it the Ginger Ninja?
He's a dude from Britain, I do believe.
I don't know. Maybe I might know.
Long beard.
uh, I don't know. Maybe I'll look into him.
Uh, Jamie. Hey, what's up, Jamie? How you doing? Thanks for coming by. Everybody, please leave a like and hit the bell if you want. And please leave me a comment, even if it's, man, this sucked. I don't want you guys to do this shit anymore. It helps out. It helps get it played. Whatever the algorithm shit is. I guess it's I guess it's a friend of ours. I don't know. Johnny, hey Johnny, what's up? Johnny Walker in the chat. It's been a minute since he's been around. Doing real good, Johnny. How you doing? Have you ever met JohnSteel?
I
Steel, have you ever met Johnny Walker from Johnny's Boutique podcast?
don't think so, but all
Really,
Johns
man.
somehow end up meeting anyway. So
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, he's one of the first. Well, no, actually, he was one of the last dudes that I watched a couple of his videos before I decided to start a channel. I had been watching for a long time, but Johnny was one of the last ones. I talked to him a little bit about, the Scream Factory of Summer Party Massacre.
yep.
Well, in the special features, they got a lot of interviews and shit, right? Well, they got an interview with the dude that played the next door neighbor. I don't know if you ever seen that, Steel, but this guy is a oddball, man. He is really weird. So that's what me and Johnny Walker talked about.
Mm.
Since then, we just been bullshitting. It's been a minute though. Prism says hello. Here's an engine. Johnny's boutique. Everybody, greeting everybody. That's very cool. Um, yeah, after technical difficulties, we are fucking here.
Hmm.
Thank goodness, man. No long before I got on here, I ran into a little bit of a snag and then a little bit of drama and shit, but it, it got straightened out. But I didn't get to take any notes. Luckily, I know this movie pretty well. I love the hell out of this movie.
Hmm.
Actually, I didn't see it when I was a kid or young, like I did most of the ones that fucked with my brain. Like I was like in my 30s when I finally seen it. My older brother had been telling me about it for years.
I think I was in my 20s when I
Yeah.
first saw it. Um,
Um, I heard such
yeah,
horror stories, man.
yeah. Well, I was. Yes, I was in my 20s when I first saw it. I remember almost specifically around the time too. But yeah, this I go back fucking before I was born. With this came out the year before both of us were born,
Yeah,
and
well, kind of, yeah. 71, 72, I think.
yeah, 72.
Made in 71, released in 72. Yeah. No, it says 71 on this. And I think see, because I got, I'll see if I can
What's
see
the
this.
what is the
And I got,
where's the first release in theaters, and then what's the international ship?
hear me see, I'm checking it out. Both of these, like I said, this is a French release and it's saying 71. And this steel book, I do believe this is a Britain release and it's in 71 also. So it just depends, man. Just like sometimes you see for Last House, it'll say 71. Other times it'll say 72.
I I don't know how that works, man. Yeah, there's a lot of movies like that I've been noticing lately that it's like okay, yeah, when they were done, are they going by the date they were done filming, or like that's the release date, US or whatever. You know what I mean? That's
Right,
the info that we need to know.
right. Through in here, what's up, Sarah? Jamie was born in 73. She says, Generation X represent. I was born in 73, Jamie. Hey, Trench is in here for the first time in a while. I don't know when's the last time I seen Trenchy in here.
Oh yeah, Trench is always around, man. He's dope.
I don't know. He stopped visiting me a long time ago, man. I think I pissed him off.
What? Nah.
Nobody likes me, Steel, man. Steel, you're the one that likes me, man.
Nah, dude, we all like you, man.
No, they just act like they do, just so I won't continue to fuck with them and nag them.
But you know what? At the fucking end of the day, it doesn't matter because you're Gore and they're
Right.
not.
That's the craziest sounding laugh I've heard in a while, bro.
Oh man, have you ever had Trench on a stream with you?
Yeah, well, I mean, not for long, but yeah, I joined and talked to you guys and all that bullshit for
You
a little
should,
bit.
you should try to join and sometime. Dude, we could always send you a link to. We do a lot of back rooms and just talk, and that's how we generate ideas and shit like whatever. But,
Man, I
yeah, man.
seen him doing one time, and he was on at like 10 or 11 o'clock at night, and then I come through later, and he was on at like 4 o'clock in the morning, and then I come through later, and he was on at like 9 a.m. the next
Yeah,
morning.
bro, that's the fucking marathon shit.
Right.
He goes like that, brother. He's crazy. He could fucking be using all that time to watch movies, but he's spending it with us assholes and shit, man. You know.
Trent says, Trent says, no, you didn't. I'm just lazy. Jamie said, who doesn't like you? You need me to get my trusty bat? That's cool. Thank you, Jamie. That's really sweet of you. No, I'm mental, and I have serious social issues, and I'm convinced that, you know what I mean, 99.999% of the world is two faced and fake, and you know what I mean.
I think that's why we gravitate towards each other because we have them same type of
Yeah.
sentiments about things.
I have tried to love forever, and nobody ever loves me. Except the dog and my son. No, no, I'm playing. But no, really, I'm not playing. Well, kind of I am. I don't know.
So is this one or The Shining the bet? Which one's the better for you? It's The Shining for me.
Oh
I'll go.
shit. Yeah, The Shining inches it a little bit, but to me, these are the two best Kubrick films ever made. He's got. I mean, it's Kubrick. It doesn't matter what kind it is or what you like. Everything he's made is quality, man. It's what every director should strive for. You know.
Go back and watch his earlier shit too, man.
Oh yeah, like Spartacus, shit like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he had vision. This dude had like vision beyond. He was like fucking Lion-O from Thundercats. This guy had sight beyond sight. Let me tell you that, because there's some big things in this fucking film, dude, that I'll point out.
My mom was raising me on him. I didn't even know it because she was a big fan of like Kirk Douglas and shit like that, and James Mason, and both of them. Mason was in, of course, Lolita.
Yep.
And then you know what I mean. So and of course Kirk Douglas and Spartacus. But I didn't know for so many years, man, that Kubrick was Spartacus.
Yep.
He went over generation after generation after generation. It's fantastic. And he always did it on his terms, you know what I mean? Where does this stand for you in the total spectrum of films? What kind of film do you think this is, man? A lot of people consider it horror. I mean, I put it on on the Tuesday night, horror show, but that's just, because that's the name of it, and I wanted to watch CLOCKWORK.
Yeah, I'll go with it does have a lot of horror elements to it, but it's not like, I don't know, for me it's more of a like talking about society overall and shit. But that's the more like when you start like, analyzing the shit and getting more deep into it. On the surface level, to me it's like a kind of like a mind fuck twist movie of like, yo, why are these dudes going around fucking raping everybody and shit, dude?
Well, yeah, I mean, the first 20, 30 minutes, that's people don't understand. The first 20, 30 minutes, it's just fucking just all, it's hell on wheels. They're going around doing everything. After that, it's all about it's all about his kind of like his payback. You know what I mean? The whole clockwork, what you do comes back to you, right?
Yeah, like what
Um,
goes around comes back around. Yep.
right.
In the orange, dude.
Yeah. Prism says, yeah, I remember he said this when we was watching Shining that Clockwork was his favorite. Jimmy says Kubrick was a genius. Eyes Wide Shut and The Shining. Eyes Wide Shut is a weird movie, but yeah, it is pretty good, man.
Our Eyes Wide Shut. Dude, every movie that he's put out has some intricate meaning within the greater society, bro. Like he's basically telling you a lot of gems in these fucking films that he's made, dude. And that were to come, basically. These are
Right.
predicting things here. These films
Yeah.
that he's done. All of them.
Trivia: this is the only film that he ever, and I think this is the only film that a director ever pulled out of the theater himself. He pulled this out of the theater in London because he was literally afraid because people dressed as
Yep.
grooms was coming up to his house.
Well, dude, like, there in theater when the Warriors came out in 1979, there
Mm-hmm.
were fucking like gangs that would go to some of these theaters and shit back then, and they were fighting. We're talking like in New York, Chicago.
Right.
I don't know about LA, but like, yeah, definitely all around. So yeah, that shit happens, man. You
Oh
know?
yeah, and he wasn't expecting that shit, man. And the guy, Burgess, the guy that wrote it, he wasn't a big fan of it. Not really. He's about as much of a fan as say
Stephen
King
King.
is of The Shining. But what people understand is when you give Kubrick permission to do your book into a movie, uh, Kubrick's going to do his vision. He's not going to do
Hmm.
yours. Otherwise, there's no point in doing it.
But he keeps enough of the elements there of the writer in his films that it's kind of weird that they don't grasp to it. You know what I mean? Or see what his vision is. Because I think for some people, it's a little bit more like, you know, uh, they can see it a little bit more than just it being a flat out version of the book. You know what I'm saying? There has to be something of the director himself in the movie, always.
Right.
Right.
Well, let's save some of the save some of the commentary for the comedy too, man, because it's got a hell of a laugh
Hmm.
to it too. I know it sounds kind of sick, but for the show, if everybody's ready, if you don't have a copy of it, it is on Netflix, it is on HBO Max. So I'll if you need time to get over there before I do my count backwards, start the movie, just let me know.
Hmm.
If you're ready, give me a thumbs up.
I'm ready.
See what the chat's doing here to see if they're going to join us up here.
You normally have people in the chat that end up watching as well.
Yeah, there's some, yeah, here and there. I think it just depends on where it's on or whatever or what it is or if they've seen it lately or just whatever. But some people get festive.
Mm.
So if everybody's ready for me to do this count, I can do it. Let's see here. All right. And as I said before, please leave me a comment. Please give it a like if you like it. Give me a comment if you like it. Give me a comment if you don't. Say hello, thank you if you like it. Say fuck off, don't do that anymore if you don't. I'm getting ready to count here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I gotta make sure my going. Here we go.
And come on, Spinner. All right. Think. Yeah, I'm at the
Here,
red.
I'll skip back to the beginning real quick. There.
All right. I'm like, what is it? I'm like 8 seconds in, so
All right, here, let me see where I'm at. Hold on, because I'm going to turn on some subtitles anyway.
yeah. They're speaking English, people, but you do need subtitles with this shit because some of the shit they're saying is like, oh, like sounds like fucking Teletubbies and shit, bro.
Yeah, it's one of those shows where they made up their own language, man.
Yep.
It's well,
All right.
Barzy, oh, ballsy yarbles. Yeah, I'm definitely get into this. I mean, I wish I could turn it up a little bit more, but I don't want them. black
Yeah,
tea.
I'm gonna turn mine down too. So, all right, you let me
Yeah,
know when you're good.
yeah. It just started showing Alex, man.
Oh
Do you,
fuck, dude. Oh, hold on. I'm at hold on. I'm at where am I? I'm at the red screen.
okay, I'll pause it. He just picked up the milk to take a
Okay.
drink,
Yep.
and I paused it. So let me know when you get there. I'll unpause it.
Yep. All right. Cool.
Tell me when he's getting ready to take a drink of his nice vitamin D milk.
I wonder if was it milk that they were actually drinking.
No, 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 no.
Okay, he's
Drug.
sitting there. I
It's
met I
drug.
met I met this fucking guy in person too, man.
Malcolm McDowell.
Yeah.
Awesome, man. Yeah, they're drinking Moloko Plus, Red
Yeah.
Chrome. Uh, let me see.
All right, he's got it
Velocity.
to his lips, bro. I'm going.
All right, man. We should be about as close to in sync as we can get.
Yeah, that's about it.
Let me see. Yeah, they're if anybody wants to know, they're just backing away from him. He's getting ready to start narrating. So yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
this is like Kubrick's wide shot stuff that he does, like he did in The Shining and all that. So there's a lot of these he does, but yeah, this captures
I
your
love
attention
movies
is
that make
quick to go around this fucking room, man.
I love movies that make their own world. You know what I mean? To me, that's the whole point in going into a movie. It's not seeing shit. I don't like when people go, "Oh, that's not realistic," because a movie to me is where you escape. So I don't want to see everything that I see constantly. I mean, now and then it's cool to see one of those kind of movies, but I like to escape into them, and you can't escape into anything quite like you can this. This is, check out the redheaded coffee table on the right or the left.
It's like fuck, oh man, fuck it. I wonder if that was Kubrick's vision or like somebody else, like just in fucking set design went ass wild and shit, man. There's always symbolism with Kubrick stuff, so his direction is always in almost all parts of his movies, like every
Yeah,
facet.
Jamie says it's Milk Plus, definitely.
Yeah, it's got some drugs in it.
Yeah, it's got yeah. It has a name all over the cover here.
These
Yeah.
motherfuckers were sipping on syrup back then. That was their syrup in '72. You know,
Oh yeah.
milk and whatever.
To me, Malcolm McDowell reached his like zenith here, and to the point to where some people have said he never really grew. Well, how is he supposed to grow any further than where he's at here?
Well, what year? It's one of my favorite movies too with him, and is the Time Machine one. And
Oh, time after time.
yes, bro, the Jack the Ripper shit.
Yes, with David Warner and
Yeah, bro, that's one of my favorite with him, man. I had him sign that DVD a copy. That's why when I met him and stuff.
yeah, that is a pretty good show, man. He's completely different in that. Like you wouldn't recognize him if you wasn't, you know what I mean, if you didn't look twice.
Tell tell you how twisted the minds of some people are. Like I remember I was in the military watching this with some of my boys and shit, and this is the part they were like fucking busting out, laughing on him, fucking busting balls and everything. Like, spare me some cutter, me brothers. Like, fucking, oh man.
Yeah, he's angry. He's like, "Fuck you, then do it."
Oh, this is deep shit right here, though.
Yeah,
Did you see what he said right there? Men spinning around the earth
Mhm.
and going to the. He said something about the moon too. So this was before the symbolism in The Shining. He's already talking about that moon shit here.
Yeah. This was like, let me see, what year did they go to the moon? Supposedly,
67, 60, late mid to late 60s, bro. Or
because
when they told you.
Kennedy was still alive, so
And what? Okay, so it's before 67 then. And
Kennedy's 3, right?
what
No,
movie comes out before this, closer to when they're telling you about the moon shit? So
uh,
that think about that,
2001.
huh?
2001, right?
Exactly. I think yeah. Did it? This came out 70. Well, let's for argument's sake say 72 because that's what I don't know. I don't think Netflix is wrong with it. Like I don't
Uh,
know, but
2001 came out in like 68 or 69. Here,
already, dude, like the fucking full frontal everything with this shit right here. This is a ballerina dance, by the way. This is a stage.
right.
Look at rundown stage. All the world's a stage. What do we got? We got war and we got sex right there.
I'll kick in your elbows if you have any elbows. 1968, 2001.
Okay,
That's
so before that, whenever the fucking the Fugazi moon landing happens, right? Um,
right.
whenever that happens, then this is this is another reference to that. I bet you, of course, man. It's a space fucking thing that he does. This 2001 shit. So
This
yeah,
chick
there's nuggets in that.
Sorry, I got distracted. This chick here's body is great, man. I don't mean a sexist. I don't mean to sound like a sexist. I'm sorry, Jamie.
You
I
went
just
back
have to
to
state the facts here.
they don't no they don't make women like that from the 70s no more, dude. They don't exist. Everything is fucking enhanced now. Like it's not natural like that anymore.
Yeah, Kubrick's even
Some
Kubrick's wonder
there's
couldn't
far few
keep a mind
between.
open.
This is another the operatic. You know,
Mm,
we're playing that Beethoven's Ninth. That's the
yeah.
main.
I love the probation officer, man. Is it just me? Is the probation officer a little weird? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. And then you got the representation in the background of like Hitler and somebody in blackface. It appears.
Jamie said I meant to say the moon landing was 69. Laugh out loud. Yeah, I know. I've got everybody going now. Sorry. It just, I mean, I'm 49 years old, and it still completely distracted me from what we were talking about. You know, because yeah, she was so natural, man, and just beautiful.
Well, every one of them in this fucking film are.
Mhm. That is one thing. The assault, come up here. That is one thing. It was done very tastefully in a time of making movies where it didn't have to be. Remember, this is made around the same time as Last House on the Left, and it was done a lot more tastefully than that. It didn't, you know what I mean? It alludes to it strongly, but it doesn't show it.
Right.
Very well, little brother.
48,
Very
50.
well.
That number, remember, it's Kubrick. So the numbers, the letters all have meaning. That DAV 4850, go look it up.
I love this dude that plays the old man, the author, the husband. This guy, this guy was in the original Tales from the Crypt anthology. He was in Fulci's Black Cat. He was in Bay of Blood. Um, damn, he was, oh, God, lots of shit, man. This guy is great in this movie. Everybody's just so good, man. I mean, the rest of his droogies, man, they're all real good. You know what I mean? They went through an audition where they were actually auditioning the hats so that they would get the right hats, and they had all different kinds of crazy looking hats. They
Home.
finally settled on this.
Remember how we start off with this, people? This how this starts off. This is
Yeah.
basically where, you know,
uh,
that car, yo. Hmm.
go back through here, see if I missed any.
See, for that time, that car, I don't know what brand of car that is or what, but it just has a very futuristic look for it. Because this is supposed to be in some future time, this.
I love the sign, man. The sign on the outside of the house reminded me of Looney Tunes cartoons because it just said home.
Mm-hmm.
That reminds me of some old Looney Tunes shit, man. Home. Just some basic shit. That's the cool part about the Looney Tunes, man.
The fucking egg thing, dude.
Oh yeah, that motherfucker does not look comfortable at all.
The top of it looks like a duck's head, or what?
What's even better is who's sitting in it way later in the show.
All right. Red shoes and checkered floor are big symbology within this symbolism within this scene right here.
Notice how clean the hallway and shit looks too, man. That's pretty important too. Being sterile. The sterility, I guess is the word, is very important there. Look, there's not even a smudge on the mirror.
The mirrors too, dude.
Yeah. I have the action figure that looks just like that. I think I showed it to you before. I don't know if anybody else seen it before, but here it is.
Oh shit. Yep.
I love my action figures. They make me happy. But I don't get to play with them though. Everybody can play with action figures with fun, man. Of course, they didn't cost what they cost now either, so it's probably kind of good.
Yep. I wish they had a different angle of that like picture in the background right now.
Mm-hmm. What is that a picture of? I'm not sure I ever really.
I think it's. I don't know.
Seeing it in the rain. Fred Astaire was so pissed that they did this, man.
Cool.
Fred Astaire. Wasn't it Fred Astaire that did it? No, it was Gene. Shit.
Singing in the Rain. Oh fuck. Oh, I forgot.
It was Gene Kelly.
Gene Kelly, the dancing shit.
Remember, he did the movie Singing in the Rain.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, they paid for the rights to use it in this. And I guess Michael McDowell ran into Gene Kelly at some kind of party or something a few years later. And I guess Gene Kelly had a few words for him, let him know that it was just repulsive and all that.
Malcolm McDowell's probably he didn't give a
fuck. He's still kind of like that, man. You know what I mean? He just, if you've seen the making of Rob Zombie's Halloween, man, the long version of it, he's a smart
ass. the fucking them wearing the fucking those things on the outside, dude, is fucking hilarious.
Very well, little brother. Very well.
Where do you think he's gonna stick that nose, guys? I don't know.
Trent says, I love how everything just seems to fit, but at the same time, everything feels off. It shouldn't fit or work, but it all does, right?
Yep.
It's kind of like when it came into fashion that all the furniture in your house or your living room, none of it matches, yet it all goes together.
Yep.
When that came into fashion.
Mm-hmm.
Like the furniture doesn't match. It's like, yes, but this whole suit cost me, $22,000. It's like, what? Damn, what? Why? Yeah, I love this, man. It makes sense, doesn't it? The milk.
When they go back, I'm where they're at in the milk bar.
Yeah. He's where he's getting the milk. Yeah, he makes totals. Yeah. See, that's what's weird about Alex, man. Is he, you know what I mean? He's this hoodlum, he's this punk. But here he gets pissed when dude isn't showing respect for this singing. You know what I mean? He's kind of odd like that.
But these types that are in that bar right now, like they're not regular, so they're looked at as like outsiders. So they're like, fuck these people. Like these are the people that we hate, and these are the fucking people that we're against and shit. Even though he kind of his family situation is kind of unique, man. It's just Yeah, it's fucking. The parents in this fucking film are one of the weirdest things for me.
Yeah, the dad's the one that played Delbert Grady in The Shining.
Mm. Yep.
Yeah. See, he's not showing respect. You know what I mean? So he nails him with his stick, man. I'm afraid to hit him with a stick like that. I might be shoving it right up his ass, make a popsicle out of him.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's the first bit of dissension with the Drugi. This guy's about as smart as a door, man. Dim. Yeah, he's.
Yarbles.
Yeah, yeah, and he tells him he's hey, anytime you're ready. And then all of a sudden he's like, well, maybe we'll get a bit of spatchka photo.
Like these,
You know?
the bouncers are just fucking chilling.
Yeah. Yeah, they're just like, hey man, what? Yeah. And he said, all right. And I'll scrap whenever you say. He said, well, dooby doo. Maybe I'm tired.
Mm-hmm.
So obviously Alex is a bad motherfucker, man. You know what I mean? Because this dude's bigger and a lot stronger than Alex, and he don't look like a pussy, right? So
Nope.
he backed the right the fuck off of Alex. So obviously Alex is not, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That's why he's the leader, you know what I mean? Ninja says, uh, have you got the steel book of this? Yes, as a matter of fact, I got it right here. I like to show off my physical media, you know.
I like this shot right here. This is a great shot right here.
This is the I think the Best Buy exclusive 4K Blu-ray comic book. If I get the damn light off it, yeah. Yes, I do. I love the dicks and stuff drawn on this shit.
That the fucking
What,
the penis shit is like throughout this entire film, dude. Like it's everywhere.
what pointed at the dude's ass and shit.
No, but I mean
That
the shit that they're wearing shit on
right.
the dude had a dick nose, or it's like very, yeah, it's all out there like that, bro.
that that one dick is kind of smashed up in his shorts. It's got it pointed straight up. You know what I mean? It's like he's got a heart on him. The shorts hit it, displayed straight up to him, and he just standing there. It's crazy, man.
This whole movie
Hey,
is all sex, dude. Like is the from the pictures on walls and everything, man.
oh yeah, oh yeah.
Sex and violence.
You know, he plays like 15 years old, 16 years old. Because
Yeah,
remember, he
yeah, no, yeah, he don't pass for that. I always felt like he was
no,
maybe in his early 20s or what.
well,
'Cause
right,
he
but I
probably
mean,
was.
for the shit that he does, you know, what I mean, they definitely had to get someone of age. It seems like he's like 19 or something in this. Is that how old he really is?
Mm. Now
So they had someone at least 18.
the shit that he's sitting on his bedspread looks yellow or orange, but it looks the shit he's sitting on his bedspread looks more orange than yellow. And there's another orange thing that he just pulled out. It looked like could be red because remember this is the 70s and like I don't know, it was a weird thing with like there were like certain colors were like more I don't know, not as extravagant, I guess.
Well, yeah, but I mean, early 70s. You know, what I mean, all the way to
Mm-hmm.
the point where it might as well still be the 60s. You know what I mean? Like
But
it might as well still be 69.
what this
You know,
film takes like a lot of great advantage of the of like the color, just no color, like white, and then just like the like throwing stark shit on top of that, like you know, like imagery like this. You know what I mean?
yeah, it's weird, and
That's for
it's really
Christ.
strange how times have changed too, man. Because by the time you get to Suspiria, you got a severe bunch of really cool, pretty reds. You know,
Mm-hmm.
it says it's another I need to add to my collection, just as it's a classic. Just not sure if I should go with Steelbook or Blu-ray or
Which
DVD.
one?
Which could I get for $5? You could get the DVD. the old clip case
Right?
DVD for $5.
Mm. Mm. This part, this like where he's got his fangs out.
Mm-hmm.
It's like stock footage shit, man.
Yeah.
But great use of stock footage. See, like, okay, this isn't his room, right? Outside of his room, look, it's another woman, like very scantily clad in the background and shit, almost naked. And
Mm-hmm.
meanwhile, in this dude's room, here he's got fucking Beethoven, and I don't know if it's Beethoven in the fucking the songbook either. It probably is.
Check out his collection of albums, man. They go all the way across.
Yep, and it fucking sleeps with a snake. So
Oh
there's a
yeah.
big.
Well, he
And this
loves
is the
Beethoven.
and this is the '70s. So his mom rocking the fucking purple hair, dude.
It was extremely purple, yeah.
Now you got moms doing that shit on the regular, man.
Yeah, fuck, the snakes is crashed out too. The snakes is fucking. I'm sorry.
This right here, this fucking these walls, dude. They try to see. This is what I'm saying. They try to make shit look a little bit more. You could tell it's '70s, but like it's a like a futuristic '70s, like an alternate for
Oh
back
yeah,
then.
all of it. Yeah, all of it. It's just over the top, just so much more. Like it's like your imagination of what it is then mixed with what it could be in the future. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
His room's got a fucking combination lock on.
Mm-hmm. And see if you remember the fucking combination. That's one people have to rewind for because that's another nugget right there. Yeah, these
He's going.
walls. Huh?
He's like, what the fuck? Somebody in that room? It's this character, man. This character is something else, Mr. Deltoid.
The colors in this fucking film are fucking great though, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this whole fucking scene weirds me the fuck out, dude. I'm just like, what the fuck is going on with this
Yeah,
guy?
he's not a guy. He's a great character, man. This guy's like the X Factor of the movie in a way. But
I was like, this
he's on.
dude's on some fucking creepy uncle shit right here, dude. On this fucking like this scene, this is fucking weird. Okay.
He's shamelessly weird though, you know.
Yep. And look at all these fucking colors, how they fucking contrast, dude. It's like you got the pink, green, fucking. You know what you haven't seen a lot of is orange in this film yet.
Right. But orange wasn't a big color at that time, I don't think.
That's no. There's been some shit. Well, at least there's been some shit that's looked orange. It could be like a red from back then, like because like I said, it's the '70s. So these color schemes that they went with, but like this makes the film stick out, like even more, man.
Oh
Just
yeah.
the whatever they do with all these sets, yo.
It's all the little stuff that you don't notice. I mean, you notice it, but it's just kind of subliminal. That
Yeah.
puts it all together and just really puts it over a lot more that you don't really consider being a part of it. But if it didn't have it, it just wouldn't feel the same, you know. I wonder if American Psycho was slightly inspired by this. Alex and Patrick are kind of similar. They're both psychos, but
Like
they're
the
also
fuck is
very
this,
smart and
dude?
cultured. Now I know Heath Ledger. Part of his inspiration for the Joker was Alex Dillard.
Like, bro, why does he gotta fucking talk to him like that, lay him back like that on the bed, and like, no,
Yeah,
man.
he was dancing with him on the bed a minute ago.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Absolutely. Then he does this. Now this is when I'd had to have slapped him, man.
Yeah, bro. That's
You know what I
what I'm
mean?
saying, bro. Yep.
Things would have been bad. Just makes me want to smoke seeing that.
And then, but dude, look what he's fucking drinking. That's the crazy shit.
Moan. mom's denture soaking glass.
With the fucking dentures still in it, yo.
So she just took off without him, I guess.
Ah.
You know what I mean?
There are very suggestive homoerotic themes in this scene right here. We'll just say that, you know.
It worries me a bit too long to be safe. You're about to, by my reckoning. So I'm warning you. Keep your handsome young proposals out of the dirt.
See?
Yes.
That's his line too.
You can rely on me, son. Yes.
It's like, how the fuck you realize that shit now? You didn't drink almost all of this shit.
Yeah, yeah.
This
This
fucking,
part right here,
I know.
McDowell almost cracks the fuck up when when he's talking about their, their popsicles, and the
Yep.
one's kind of leaning over, and he says, "What's wrong with yours, little sister?" And it's kind of hanging over. It's went limp.
Even this scene, man, like the fucking look at the fucking color splash in this, and the camera how it pans around like in around. Literally, he's walking in a circle.
Check out the names of the songs on the top 10 or whatever it is here, man.
Oh yeah, see, that's some shit you gotta like stop and rewind because
Mm-hmm.
and the
It's all
colors too
sexual.
yellow. Huh?
It's all got a weird sexual tone to it. It has an underlining,
Mm-hmm. The thing above this, like this looks like, what this looks like? At more like a alternate weird universe upscale fucking indoor flea market, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And the way he's dressed, dude, he's got that purple on. Like, looks like doesn't look like what Prince wore and shit. Purple Rain type
Yeah.
shit. Yep. He watched this movie. He definitely watched this fucking movie.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
The fuck again with the phallic symbolism. Both girls have lollipops in a very phallic shape.
Yeah. What's wrong with yours, little sister? Now, for some reason,
The Heaven
I feel
17.
it for a minute, man. For some reason, I just do.
What the fuck? Angel trumpets and devil trombones.
You are invited.
All right, see his bedspread, bro? Is it yellow and fucking red, or is it yellow and orange, dude? Because that's the most orangey looking shit I'm seeing.
The yellow part is somewhere between. It's almost a light orange, and the orange up there is like a burnt, like a sunset burnt reddish orange. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Some fucking menage a trois shit here.
Yeah, they're speeding that shit up just to get it passed. Not too much bullshit.
You see everything though. It's just so fast.
Because it's funny because a lot of it's so tame, man. Yet it was banned like everywhere at one point. It's the suggestiveness of it. You know what I mean? It's
Yes, this movie's a lot. This movie's actually a lot more sexual than violent. I mean, you can look at sex with the act of the rape. What they did is violence as well. But yeah, it's over everything themed like from the walls to fucking the titles of songs and the shit that they're wearing, man. Everything.
oh yeah. It's definitely completely different, even though it's made by the same person. It's definitely a completely different thing than the last one we picked up.
Hmm.
Prism says in the book, the woman in this upcoming scene were actually young. The women were actually young girls, which makes Alex much worse than he already was. And Trench says you got an album cover with 2001 on it, and looks like the Earth. So many Easter eggs.
Mm-hmm.
And he says, "I've never read the book. Dark. We'll have to check it out." With the little lines of shit behind his back. The old boy standing there wants to be the leader.
Yeah.
Saw his opportunity to turn everybody against him. But you notice the other dude never says shit against him. The other guy that never says a word throughout the whole damn show.
Yo, and that dude disappears, right? He don't even you don't see him again after a certain point, I don't think.
Yeah, when they're no longer the Droogs, that's the last time you see him.
Yeah.
Well, the other two, of course, you see them again.
Mm-hmm.
Which is ridiculous. It just fits though, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
What those two become,
Yeah.
fits. It just makes sense. That's exactly what they would become, yeah.
Yep.
That was the addition of the eyeball cuffling.
Yeah.
Trying to curb my smoking a little bit, man. I'm smoking too much, so I'm sucking on a sucker. It doesn't work, but I don't know. It works for a few minutes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying, man. I'm losing the war. I'm losing the war. You know what I mean? The older I get, the more I worry about that kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, I've been smoking since I was 15 in 1988. So I've smoked on a regular basis a lot for a long time. So I'm starting to be able to feel it real bad.
Yeah, that's the sign to slow down, man.
Yeah, I know, and I'm trying, man. I would like to just, but I enjoy it so much. That's the stupid part. Like I like the whole act, you know what I mean? The whole
Mm-hmm.
act of lighting a cigarette. I love having, like having sex or taking a shower, eating, just because I'm looking forward to having the cigarette after. That's fucking crazy, isn't
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
it? Every occasion has a cigarette afterwards when you're a smoker. All of
I've seen people do it.
them. Yeah,
Some
everything.
some
Even the shower.
Moloko. They got you on that Moloko plus, man.
Mm-hmm. That's one of them that I was talking about. Yeah, you got Villicet, Moloko, and oh god, hold on, wait a minute. There's other Villicet, Moloko Plus. There's oh god, what's that other one? Drencrom.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, that's I think that's like the three maybe. So
Ain't the dude's hat, well, at least from the way the sun's hitting it in the back, it looks so like purple.
yeah, he's the one. I mean, he's got like a beret, and everybody else is.
Yeah, kind of got like more like a top hat type. Fucking whack.
See, Prism says, "What is the last Droog's name?" There's Alex, Georgie, Dim, and the other one. Oh my God, Georgie. Yeah, Alex, Georgie, Dim, and shit. Alex, Georgie, Dim. All right, now which one is the name of the guy that wants to take over his ship?
Georgie, right?
Georgie's the one that's been in Dim's small little brain, right?
Yeah, because Dim is the one falling in the water right now after getting cut.
It seems like they say his name, man, but I do not remember.
See, even this shit, like the shape of this fucking like restaurant.
That's cool as fuck.
You know, it looks like a fucking like what's that fucking restaurant we've been to that has a lot of wood like that? Like a fucking steakhouse or something, like you know, one of these types of.
It's oh goddamn. I'm trying to remember. It's that one. It's like that country one that serves gravy and fucking country fried chicken and gravy and
Yeah, we got some shit like
all
this.
the down home shit, man. I don't remember the name of it. Ninja said, took me ages to quit smoking, but I got there. Oh, cool! Congratulations. Many failed attempts, and yeah, still sometimes miss it. It's stupid, isn't it?
Also, one other big like kind of obvious, glaringly, for each one of them has like a one eye symbolism over each one of the eyes because he wears the you know the lashes. The other dude's got his eye painted. The other dude like they always do that. Oh, so
Yeah, I would imagine the book. I imagine the book explains that. Of course, it doesn't in here because these parts here are meant to show you all about it and then get through it so that we can start the clockwork, so that we can start the him repenting type thing.
yeah, this shit right here. This woman, everything is in her apartment is hypersexualized and shit. You know.
And this is one of the ugliest women, man. She is so ill built, just like I mean, she exercises, she stays in shape, but don't. I guess. I don't know.
She has a very masculine voice too.
Yeah, yeah. She's hello. I love the elegance of this movie. Even the intense violent scenes are elegant. Oh hell yeah, they are. He says, and their hat game is on point. Hell yeah.
The hat game, Trench would be petting all them hats, yo. He likes petting hats, bro.
Did you notice the porcelain phallus on the way through
Yep.
there? That's great. And just the whole symbolism of what he does with it and all that is just, you know what I mean? It's not obvious,
That's
but
what I'm saying, dude. I think I always thought like is this like even my wife was like, "You sure this ain't a guy?" Like I always thought back then that this was a man too. Like yo, what the fuck? Like you know what
Pete.
I mean? But again, this is Kubrick, and every scene is done purposely, and every scene mimics the future.
Yep.
How they saw things basically evolving and getting to where we are now in the world.
Right. Um,
Could be. I don't remember. But
Prism
this is
said that,
72, so this is like this is like not
right?
unheard of, but what?
That dude's name is Pete. Prism looked it up. It's Pete.
Right here and at the door?
No, it's Georgie, Dim, Alex, and Pete.
Oh, Georgie, Dim, Alex, and Pete. Well, like
Yeah,
the motherfucker at the door's name is Pete.
yeah. The quiet little guy with the braids, Pete.
Well, yeah,
Pete.
I don't know, man. Like this may be a transgender person from back then, man.
Check that fucking thing out. And on
Oh,
the
it
other side,
is.
it's an ass, man. It's even got the Y at the top.
There's a lot of vaginal symbolism in this scene right here. So
Oh yeah.
just sex in general is one of the over themes in this shit.
These cats are like this is it's great. Look at it.
These motherfuckers, dude. Spider-Man in it right now.
Yeah.
Health bomb.
And she goes, hello. it just strikes me that, you know what I mean? I bet they hear her a lot. You know what I mean? I can just feel it, man. Like they knew who she was immediately.
Yep.
Hello, yes, it's me again.
This bitch calls all the time and shit, yo.
Right, it's me again. And yes, I could swear that it's like, what do you need now? This is, you know, they know her first, last, middle name, the cat's names, you know.
So fucking the cops know, they've been over there so often they know every cat.
They know every cat's fucking name.
Yeah, so it's like one of these things where the cry wolf shit, and then when it's the real thing, you know.
Mm-hmm. But this is definitely the real thing. She's in definite fucking danger for sure. She couldn't get any more in danger than she is. Alex is just mean and vindictive and just fucking sociopathic, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you know, you little bastard. You know, you filthy old suka. So he started to check out. He's just playing with the fucking head of it, pushing
Yep.
on it.
The shot right here, dude.
See, I told you, and the other side's the ass, man, because see, it's got the Y at the top. That's crazy.
The way this fucking thing moves is fucking crazy too. Like,
yeah, because the way they had the camera right there, when it was bobbing up and down, it would pop out of the screen and it would bounce back down into it.
going right next to
See?
this woman too. Like, look at it. It's hitting a woman and shit. So stay right there. You getting slapped with this porcelain cock right now. So
Yeah, that's a yeah. Yeah, because that has to be porcelain, man, because that's some heavy shit. Like, she acts like if he just touches it, it's going to break. And I'm sorry, it's going to take more than that. Yet she's going to come and swing this fucking metal fucking thing at him while he's holding it. You know what I mean? It's like, I thought
yeah,
he was
it's
worried about.
like a bust of somebody's head. I don't know. Maybe it's I don't know who it is. That's another interesting thing. If it's Beethoven or what? Because this fight right here.
Yeah, it's like she stands a bigger chance of breaking it, swinging that fucking
Yeah.
thing around.
Right. Apparently, it is a woman.
Stupid bitch, man. Like, oh, flood.
She got him though, man.
Yeah, she wasn't fucking around. She's crazy too. Here we go. Here's the symbolism. Right
Yep.
in the mouth.
Yeah.
God damn. Several
And
mouths.
that cut right there, man.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, because it crushed her face. Like he put it in her mouth whether it was going to fit or not. No shit.
This dude got 3 dicks, yo. He's got one on his crotch, one on the table, and one on his
And
fucking
chicken eye still bouncing up and down. That is just fucking. That is just vulgar for that woman to have that thing, man. I'm sorry.
You gotta laugh at this shit though, because of all that stuff. You know what I mean?
Right. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
They're like,
Because
got him.
you gotta have little things like that in movies that have real heavy parts, a lot of heavy parts. There has to be a little bit of comic relief in there, man, because you can't have heavy the whole movie.
Hit him with that fucking milk bottle, dude. Bang. That shit that they be drinking. Bam.
That's some cowardly shit. What they did right there. The whole thing was a setup. From the whole time that they was sitting there waiting for him to get there, they had all that planned. He fell for every bit of it.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's the one that's been in the most trouble, I think. I mean, he doesn't really say if the others have been in a lot of trouble. I imagine they've been a little bit, but I think he's the one that's kind of taking the rat most of it. Because they're not even worried about getting them. They know who they are. They know who they are. They want him. You better believe they know who his droogies are, man. They have known.
Dude looks like the fucking British Sean Penn or what?
Yeah. He's a prick too, man. Does such a good job as a prick cop, man. This guy. See, fucking with the nose immediately, just because he can. He fucking spit.
You bastard.
Yeah.
He got him. He punched him in the nuts.
Look, they
This
plan on
motherfucker,
basically just
the
slapping him
front
around.
desk, the front desk cop, he got all the shit he's eating. They're just fucking this dude up in the back room and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
And then fucking here comes Mr. fucking Skeevy himself right here, dude.
Yeah, because they know he's gonna fight back and spit at him and cuss at him or whatever. So they're just waiting for, hey, if he grabs you, I'll nail him until he can't anymore. And here he comes. And then this fucker shows what slime he really is here.
This
So not
fucking
only,
guy, man.
so not only is he a fucking sick ass pervert.
Deltoid, his name is Deltoid. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
he's also just as big as a fucking corrupt slime as they are.
Deltoid and his fucking deltoid muscle.
It's the end for me, Alex. Yes, the end. And just like you told him earlier, end up in the stripy hole.
They caught a man who had been habitually urinating on his ex-wife's grave.
What the fuck?
What?
That's crazy. She were breathing, I swear it. Deltoid.
Your victim has died, Alex.
This dude looks like he could have played fucking what do you call it? Like an Igor part or something, dude.
Oh, definitely. Yes, Matt. Yeah.
Look at him.
Trish says, it's always either the singing in the rain scene or this dick statue scene on when the parents walk in and they're like, what the fuck are you watching? Yeah. What is it you're watching?
Yep.
Oh, it's just old classic.
It's Malcolm McDowell, so.
Right? Did you ever see Caligula?
No. No.
With him in it?
I know all about it. That's one I have not watched.
Yeah, I have. Yeah, it's definitely hardcore, but it's
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5-pointed star, people. That's the building. The entire building. So 84F.
but it's done like an A-list movie with a lot of A-list actors, so it's kind of interesting.
Mm-hmm.
But it's got penetration and everything, man.
Oh yeah.
It's odd. I love this guy, the one that plays the head CO. Shut your bleeding hole!
The dude that fucking yells a lot.
Yeah.
He's an embodiment of Hitler, bro. Like, look at him, he's got the whole, you know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Shut your bleeding hole!
And that was still something they were featuring in these earlier films too, even after the war. This is like 30 years later, 30 some odd years later or what.
Trent says that a bunch of people want him to watch Caligula for some reason. I don't necessarily recommend it, especially hanging around with your buddies because, there is a lot of, pornography type in it. And that's not usually what you watch with your dude friends,
I mean, bro, honestly, if I watched the fucking the movie with Al Pacino, Cruising, from 1980 with a bunch of guys, bro, and it was just like, yeah, fuck, I don't, nothing. It's like whatever it is when fucking people start, when certain things are like people start getting awkward, like watching certain things, but it's like at the end of the day, it's the movie, and it's fucking Al Pacino, man, and the movie is shot fucking great, actually.
Yeah, that's a freak can do,
Yeah. 655-321.
Yeah, that's who he is now. That's who he is. He no longer has a name. Now he's done. Well, yeah, I mean, there's so damn many of them, but you know what I mean? You just,
So, somebody going by the music on the chocolate, half a bar of chocolate.
chuckled it. Yeah.
Watch the stuff that he gives to.
2 ballpoint pens, 1 black, 1 red. Yeah. He gets everything except for like the chocolate shit back. Cause we're gonna eat that shit.
One tiny piece. I don't know. I heard it too.
So are you gonna come back here another 2 or 3 weeks and check out another one with me, man? Or
You want to do another Kubrick?
I don't know. I've only got 3 of his, and I've got 4, I think. I'm not big on 2001, man.
I got you. No, I get it. It's like it's not as engaging, I guess, as this or The Shining. It's a little bit more like kind of low in some spots. I get that.
I'm trying to think of something just off the wall, but I mean, it has to keep somewhat the same theme. You know, somewhat the same weird theme.
Could watch One Flew Over a Cuckoo's Nest.
Yeah, we could. Yeah.
That's got Jack in it again as well. So
Yeah.
that's another one, man.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, we got plenty of time to check it out. But yeah, that's definitely a thought. Yeah. But I mean, I'm kind of it's kind of labeled horror. You know, the Tuesday night is at least somewhat, unless we did it on a different night. I don't know, man. Fuck it, we'll talk about it later.
Bend over, spread your cheeks, and give me 2 good coughs.
Oh man, better him than me.
It's like, dude, what kind of fucking jail is this, man? This seems like the most like low key fucking jail too, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Remember going to the cell? He's still got all those like sex pictures on the fucking wall and shit.
Yeah. You got these 2 guys blowing kisses and shit at him. Oh man.
Right there, he's in front of that cross too.
Let's see. I had the mind racing there for a minute, trying to.
That's fucking preacher, though.
Yeah, I can't help it. Ever since I brought that up, now I keep trying to think with films, man. I know what it is, man. Give me 1 minute. I gotta use the bathroom.
All right, man.
I'll be back.
A fireball spinning in their screaming guts. I know. Yes, I know. And the prisoner farts. Then they all start laughing and shit. Him 258. Toe chopped by brutal waters. Varying criminals. These two dudes just fucking staring at him, smiling, and blowing kisses and shit. This is when he's like narrating it part. He's talking about him basically spending most of his time in the library and shit, and then talking to the prison priest. Now you got Christ carrying a cross, symbolism, being whipped as he does it. Scourging and the crowning with thorns. And I could vidi myself and even take charge of the chalking and the nailing in. He's seeing himself as the Roman soldier whipping Christ. You know. And he's envisioning himself in the past and like how he would be. Like it's basically him being violent.
Mm-hmm.
So this right here, you know, Kubrick did Spartacus. So here's like a little shout out to Spartacus with this, like, and also fucking, what do you call it, Caligula.
Oh yeah. This is heavy Caligula here. This is about 10 years before Caligula, maybe. It seemed like Caligula was around 80 or so.
Yep. Yeah, he's fucking laid up with his harem right now, type of shit.
What's going on with that chick, man? She's just looking. I'm not quite sure what that look she had, man.
The one just laying there?
Yeah, she's kind of looking off to the side, man. Like, I don't know. She had some evil shit going on. I gotta be concerned about that. I'm like, what the hell are you thinking about, by the way?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So like, this dude, is that his hair? Or this motherfucker got a hairpiece, dude?
Yeah, the whole thing is just the whole thing is just hairpiece, and it's so obvious. The hairpieces back then were like that, though. Like an animal just sitting up on top of your head.
Mm-hmm.
You got the craziest laugh, man.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say earlier. If you've ever heard Trenchy laugh, because his fucking laugh is like crazier than mine, man. So the red armband and this very like, you know, he was just thinking about him being like whipping Christ and everything. This red armband is like very like symbolizing like you know, Nazis and Hitler and stuff. That there's a lot of theme with that throughout this whole movie as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because it doesn't explain exactly what it's supposed to mean. It's just kind of there.
Yeah.
Does anybody else have it, or is it just him? Or
I want to say just him right now, as far as I know. I don't remember seeing anybody at other prisons, but maybe they do. I think they show them all again. Yeah, they do show them all again. Yeah, I'm all lined up.
Huh. He's just playing them right now. He's he's just playing, trying to get some like early release shit. He doesn't realize that be careful what you wish for, because the joke's on him, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucked up. Yep. Yeah, and it's a program that this preacher, this priest doesn't like from the very beginning.
The Ludovico treatment.
Yeah.
Anytime you see or hear like the letters LU in any type of film or whatever, you know, like these types. So usually a reference to Lucifer and stuff. And Lucifer, the breakdown of the name is light bringer, light bearer. So he goes to this program, which, you know, obviously, you know what the experiment they do to him. And it's like bringing him into some type of light that is saying that it's going to bring him back, essentially.
Yeah, but just like the preacher says earlier, any time choice is taken away from you. You know what I mean? It's obviously not the right way to go. You know what I mean? Yeah, you do good, but you don't have a choice. You know what I mean?
Yeah, see, right there, you just told him trust in the Lord and all that, and then the thing he's going for is Ludovico treatment and stuff. So, like a fucking small ass yard where they got him walking in that circle, dude.
Yeah,
that's the exercise of the day.
Well, you seen that tiny little area, man. That whole group of them motherfuckers are just right there.
And I think he's in room 23. Again, remember all symbolism in Kubrick movies, all symbolism. Throughout the numbers, the, you know, certain other things, the visuals.
Yeah. I'd like to find out where this is shot, because this is actually shot at a prison, isn't it?
That's what I'm saying, dude. This looks like one of the most like fucking kind of like upscale type of prison. I mean, the doors are fucking like, like, yeah, that's prison doors right there. But like, look at the shit this guy's allowed to have in his room, dude. He's got all this, you know. That's kind of how he was living at home too. Like, same small space, like, you know what I mean, like,
right,
bunch of shit that he loves. You got the Jesus. Right there in the back, there's a, you know, it looks like part of the building. That's a pyramid right there. It's a pyramid symbolism right there. And they got these guys all in a circle.
Right.
Mm-hmm. And now they're going to go counterclockwise and getting in line. There's your one-eyed pyramid symbolism right there, basically. Right here. Brick wall. This fucking guy, dude. This fucking little Hitler fucking guard, dude, man. CO.
He's definitely the number one ass kissing conformist, man. He's want to make sure everybody kisses as much ass as possible.
Yep.
Like in new ways, if they can think of it.
Like prison scenes like this and Shawshank, where, you know, they're being talked to by the bigger wigs, is pretty fucking impressive.
Shut down bleeding hoe.
This fucking guy.
He about had an aneurysm, man.
If you know, it would have been one of the most like satisfying things of this film is if that fucking dude got fucked up after he got out and he went back and fucked him up or what. That would have been like a little more satisfying. I wanted to see this dude get his ass beat, man.
Yeah, what happened in the book? What I know, what happens in the book in the end is interesting. I'll when it's over, I'll tell you what I've heard and what I know of.
Yeah, I've never read the book.
It's definitely different than what you expect.
He's pissed too, dude. You could tell he's like, this motherfucker's getting out of here, man. I wanted to torment him.
Yeah, he just gives
He's the only one with the red, because you know, he basically became like you know, kind of like the bitch boy in this prison. You know what I mean? The you know, good time. Like, I'm not gonna do anything wrong. I'm trying to get the fuck out of here, type of shit.
Yeah.
So, right here, remember they took from him. What did they take from him? 2 pens, right? And what colors were they?
Red and black.
Look at the phones on the table. The phone on the table was red and black. More symbolism right there. Yep.
Yeah, I never thought about him. Yeah. I mean, what they do works. I mean, you know what I mean? It's just yeah. You have one completely red and one completely black.
Mm-hmm. Ludovico.
I don't think I even noticed that there was 2 different phones.
Oh yeah, bro. Like, you know, after a few watches, and you know, with this, I've always, you know, after watching it for pure entertainment, I always start picking apart movies for all the symbols that they're throwing at us.
Yeah, that definitely doesn't surprise me.
Sign this, sign this, sign this.
Yeah.
3 different papers he's got to sign.
All the permissions. Yeah, he's signing him away.
Yep, you can tell this dude's pissed, man.
He's so happy because he figures, hey man, I'm gonna do this and that and everything and skate through this and bullshit, and I'm gonna be a free motherfucker again. But like I said, famous last thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
And begins the true punishment.
Yep. Another red phone.
Yes, of course.
This looks like a fucking legit hospital too, yo.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it is. At least somewhat. I mean, the people working there are actually, you know what I mean? They just start working for different people.
Again with the 3.
See, by the time the age I was when I first seen this, I wasn't sure exactly what was going on here, where he was going, but I had seen enough of the movie and different little scenes and all that different kind of shit to where I seen what went on later on, so I knew kind of what he was in for. Just not completely.
Oh, you talking about Malcolm McDowell?
Yeah, I knew it wasn't good. I just didn't realize exactly what it was.
Yeah, see, here's his little snide remark. So right there, you know he was fucking hating on dude when he was in the other spot.
Yeah.
In spite of all his sucking up and reading the Bible.
Yeah. he gets just like the most curious looks, like you just wonder what the hell's going on in that crazy fucker's mind.
Mm-hmm. I was like, look at the breakfast this motherfucker got. They come in like finessing this dude too, man. Like, hey, we're just gonna give you a little shot in the ass.
Well, they know what the procedure they're going to put him through isn't going to be exactly, a country club. So they figure, well, we at least need to feed him good and shit.
114. That's see,
Serum number 114. Yeah.
they zoom in on that. So that that's big.
Mm-hmm. Now Malcolm actually suffered some damage to his retina in this movie too.
Oh, because they were keeping that shit open with those things.
Yeah, it actually scratched his cornea or whatever.
Yeah, I could see that. He was tearing up a lot, dude. They have to keep putting the fucking eye drops in.
So those things are really holding his shit back. So it's like he was definitely going for the authenticity. Kubrick always enjoyed tormenting his actors.
Be crazy, like now, like they fucking do this to somebody, dude. Like some people would be like, I think they'd even still be fine with it. Like nowadays, is a lot of people are immune to like certain things, like with with horror nowadays, bro.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Shit that we grew up on, love, you know what I mean? But my worst thing is when somebody says, it's boring, you know what I mean? It's not, man. It's building up story, it's building up atmosphere. And then, you know what I mean? That's to me, that's when it's most effective, is after it's built up all that shit, told you everything you need to know. Jump scares every 5 minutes don't, you know what I mean? After a couple movies of that got old quick.
Mm-hmm.
Now everything's a fucking jump scare.
I would say this is more like psychological horror.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's everything is every bit of it psychological, man.
Oh yeah. Like this really lets you inside of Alex's mind right here, man. When he's first watching this right here, he's enjoying the fuck out of it. He's like, yeah, this is more like it. This is what I want to see.
Well, yeah, he's imagining like that's him and his boys like beating up on this fucking guy.
He loves that shit. I mean, literally just,
Trench, there's like, oh man, Trench, you would love this movie just for the hats, kid. Cowboy hat, pirate hat, fucking pilgrim hat.
that's what separates the gangs, man, is they all got the white suits on, but it's their hats, you know what I mean? Each group's got different type of hats.
Think about that too. Like him and his gang and some of these other gangs, not all of them though. Because remember the army fatigue one and shit. They're different. I think a couple wear different shit, but white is the overall like theme in this. Yeah. This is him basically imagining like as if he's part of this group or what. It's not as a dude with a fucking, I don't even know what the fuck that looks like, one of those ringmaster circus hats.
Yeah, because he's reliving what him and his droogs had done to that writer's wife and many others even.
Now he's starting to feel sick.
Yeah, all of a sudden he's like, what the fuck?
But I could not shut me glazzies. He calls his eyes glazzies. Like glazing, glaze.
Oh, do you remember what he calls eggs? Eggy wigs.
Yeah, eggy wigs.
Yeah. And all of a sudden I started feeling myself like sick. Like down deep in the gullet. Yeah, I love the language that they create, man.
Notice that chick had her hair like colored a weird color too.
Yeah. It's not easy to create a new world movie, let alone a whole new language. And make it believable. Oh, there'd be 2 sessions. He's like, what?
This is a very like kind of like even the music, it's like classical and very operatic and stuff, but this has a very punk feel to it. You know what I mean? Because the gangs and the stark hair colors and the dress, it's like this is like a British version of like some of these type of teen angst and gang movies like The Warriors and shit like that. But before that, you know what I mean? So
Yeah. Because something had happened prior, man. Like not an apocalypse, but some sort of an apocalyptic event had happened to where there just wasn't as many people around anymore, and everything was all trashed. And I mean, you could tell it'd been blown up one way or another. There'd been some sort of war going on.
well, yeah, the big thing is like World War II, and that right here they're showing all the Nazi symbolism. Mr. Hitler yet again.
Yeah, and they never recovered or something. It's
Mm-mm.
like they didn't recover fully, and that allowed those gangs to start taking over.
Yeah.
Because it is kind of sort of supposed to be sort of a post-apocalyptic. It's just
Yeah,
not a
it's like
complete
it's like a dystopian future and shit.
right. It
Yeah.
just didn't make it to where it was a complete apocalypse.
Yeah, it's based on like a dystopian future with like an alternate uh all kind of like an alternate shit that happened during World War II. Not that
Right.
the Nazis won or Hitler, but just that like the adopted lifestyles and the way society evolved afterwards was different. And you see this here in Britain and stuff.
There wasn't. Yeah. Well, the whole thing I think was is there wasn't enough of the authority. There wasn't enough of the police and the authority type figures to completely recover like they wanted to do. So instead, they decided to put gangs together and unramp it, and they kind of ran things,
Mm.
especially at night. It's odd.
So you got two different like Kubrick's a fucking master, man. Like you got the Ludovico treatment and you got Ludwig van Beethoven. So
Yeah.
right there it is. There's a connect right there as well. It's like Beethoven's ninth, fourth movement.
Yeah, they act all surprised that that's his favorite music. They knew that shit. Now the woman didn't. I don't think necessarily, but the guy did.
Yeah.
Or yeah, they're playing that shit on purpose. They know that's his favorite symphony.
Yeah.
That's the point. That's the point. There was no
See, he
accident.
said, yeah, it can't be helped. Here's the punishment aspect of it.
Mhm.
Or like, we don't think that just seeing watching violence and sex, violent sex over and over again is gonna really get to this dude. What can
Yep.
we add? You gotta add something that what it is? It's because that's the only thing that makes him human, is that he likes,
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? Like that's his humanity showing his weaker side or whatever, where his softer side with the Beethoven shit. You know,
Next to sex, music is his favorite thing. So they're taking away the sex and the music.
yep.
No, the violence, sex, and music. They're taking away all three.
Mm-hmm.
Like he came fucking fight. You know what I mean? He came fucking fight back. Well, of course, I'm getting ahead of myself and telling people. I probably shouldn't do that. I'm being a spoiler. I'm sorry.
Nah,
To
everybody should have fucking seen this by now, dude. Like if they haven't, then tell them go fucking go watch it. We're not really ruining anything because like we're
right.
not, you know.
Someone will probably come along in a you know what I mean in a replay and be like, violence. How they run the sex and violence. Well, you're about to find out, folks. If you guys watch on replay, you're about to find out.
Oh, this shit right here, dude. When he's on stage,
Yeah.
kind of seems like a fucking like a grade school like your parents came to watch you perform a play, dude.
The dude with the boots. It's like, what the fuck, man? Come on now. Not to mention the guy that's living with his parents.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah. Wouldn't you say like his roundabout age in this is supposed to be around 16, 17?
Yeah.
But here's the thing. He was in the jail with all like the first jail with all older ass fucking people. I don't think anybody there was younger than him. He was like the youngest.
Yeah. But
At least it
it's
seemed.
one of those things where they stick a kid in population with a bunch of men, you know?
Yeah.
They didn't do that so much then, but you know, it's almost like foreshadowing the future. So they do it all the time now. But the crimes by kids got so bad, man, that they just started, you know.
But I mean, gangs have been around forever, dude. Like, in all different places and shit. It's like really 70s had like I would argue fucking probably more than there are now.
Yeah, it talks about that in the director's cut of the Warriors. It shows them through the times, all the different gangs.
All those like not all the ones in the movie were based off real ones, but not all the names were like accurate and shit. And that's a movie we should watch, bro. Me and you watch that fucking shit. Definitely.
Yeah, we'll definitely plan on doing that sometime. Yeah, definitely.
This dude they sent in to do this shit to him is like one of the like he's such a fucking mousy ass dude, and they got him fucking treating him like this and shit.
Yeah, because he would have trashed this motherfucker before, man. He'd have beat the hell out of him.
Oh yeah.
Hey, do it to me, brother. I haven't done anything to you. I've never done wrong to you. Fuck that, man. That's some hypocritical shit going on. That's just some straight up bullying. Making him helpless.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Lick the shoe.
Yeah, it's got him so helpless that somebody you know damn well wouldn't have before is actually.
See? The fucking this guy likes that shit though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's a pig. That CO is.
He's really licking the boot, people.
Yeah. Everybody's clapping. Oh, good job. You got a great job. Great bullying, man. Great job. He's the best bully around.
And then you think that's it, but nope. You got to test the violence and then the sex. And then
the whole tone changed, man. Music
all the dudes in the audience are fucking captivated, dude. And so is he, man. He's just like, oh fuck.
Yeah, because
be like one of these weird things where this is the only fucking movie this woman's done or some shit. I don't think so, but this is like, a lot of movies are like that where you're like, oh, you never see that guy or that girl again in any other film.
right.
Because some directors were known for that. Like, nah, they would reuse actors and shit, but a lot of times they wouldn't. Yeah, see, look at this motherfucker, dude. In the audience. He's like enjoying the violent part of it and the sex. So that's like he's supposed to be like a man of the law, right?
Right.
Well, It's just showing you that like all fucking people are the same, dude. Like whether they're abusing the law or they're acting like they're not abusing it and shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like the ultimate test for him. He just wants to do so bad. He's like, I just want to feel him, just once. He's like, fuck, I can't even feel him.
It's like kryptonite. No, no.
Just went into total submission. He's like, I can't even feel tits anymore. But I got my freedom. Kind of. As good as the freedom is now, you know. What kind of freedom is it?
For him, he's willing to sign devil bargain just to get out, man.
He entered a whole other prison. He left one and entered a whole other one. Even worse. Yeah, he can't commit crimes, but he also can't do shit else either. Can't listen to music, can't have any kind of sexual relationship.
Well, he can listen to music, but not fucking Ludwig van Beethoven, Symphony 9.
But that's, you know what I mean? But that's like his musical Bible, you know what I mean? That's what he lives by, is that shit. Like,
I mean, I feel like that's where he went into his fucking, like, his deepest trances and shit. You know what I mean?
Yep. Yeah, it showed that in the bar, yeah. Yeah, they knew all that shit too. Yeah, because remember, she's sitting there asking him questions, and she asks her what he likes and all this kind of stuff. He's like, I really love. Remember, and he tells her before that happens. He tells her how much he loves Beethoven.
Yeah.
And she marks that shit down. And the next thing you know, of course, he wasn't thinking anything about it. He's thinking, hey, they're just asking questions.
He'll be a true Christian, ready to turn the other cheek, ready to be crucified rather than crucified.
And they're sickened by the thought of even killing a fly. He's like, yes, I'm free. Oh, yeah. This fucker's even a bigger douche than the guy was having him lick the boot.
His like his parents' crib and shit.
Yeah, he's like their son and shit now.
He's like, what the fuck? What's all this shit in my room, man? This ain't my room.
Are you enjoying the room?
Catwoman,
nice and comfy.
The Catwoman killer.
Mm-hmm.
Science has the cure. The mom, it's the dad is so like fucking like, you know, you'd expect the dad to be looking like that back then, but the mom is so like her style, her hair is like she's out there with it, bro, more than fucking the rest of them.
Yeah.
Her hair, like she's
happier,
fucking, huh?
They're happier, you know what I mean? It's obvious. But as soon as he came in, he immediately stood up and got nervous.
Well, here's the thing, like you can see like where he gets his like it's kind of like out there side, he gets it from his mom, and then the more like laid back, serene side he gets from his dad. So he represents both, you know?
Yeah.
And it's weird, but like a lot of the chicks that he sees, like they kind of pattern after the same style as his mom, like with the fucking garish type of hair. And so this whole thing, dude, his dad's wearing an orange shirt, by the way. That's fucking orange. I don't care what anybody says.
Yeah, it's yeah.
Gotta look for the orange in this bitch, yo.
It's like a burnt orange, yeah. Not quite burnt, but it's just, you know what I mean? It's just a shade off. But that's definitely orange.
I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I know it's the 70s, but like, what the fuck is this other dude wearing, man? Joe, you know the guy Joe?
Yeah. Who is this guy? Oh, that's Joe.
he's, he's like, this motherfucker came in over, took your room and shit. He's renting it out. He's renting it from them, but Joe's probably been there a while. He thinks he's like part of the family now and shit.
Find the room comfortable, do you? No complaints? And he starts running his fucking mouth at him. It's like, what the fuck? You could let him talk all kinds of shit to him. The reason he's talking that shit is because he knows he can't fucking hit him.
Yo,
That's the only reason this dude's got big balls right now. It's because he knows he won't hit him.
if you had access to that sweater, dude, would you wear that shit?
No.
Would you rock?
Check out the belt, man. Check out the belt around it.
You gotta fucking track that sweater down, man.
Yeah, I mean,
he starts getting like physically well in his brain because they got him all fucking fucked up with the programming, right? The indoctrination. He gets sick when he goes to like do anything violent or sexual.
Yeah. This dude already knew that shit though. He was sitting right there reading the paper about it, man. That's why he stood up and started talking shit to him because he knew he could.
It almost looks like the woman in the picture is the same woman in each one, just different poses or what.
Mm-hmm.
Their fucking house looks like something that would come out of a fucking Tim Burton house, dude.
Yeah. Yeah. That almost looks like a bunch of fucking like phantasm spears.
Oh, dude, right? Yeah, behind this guy and shit.
Yeah.
Well, again, this is another sexual type of thing because those are all tits or nipples right there, dude. Like I said, everything is either violent or sexual that is shown throughout this film. So that's another sexualized type of thing. That's boobs, dude, or nipples behind them.
Trent says they literally broke him. Hell yeah, they did. Oh hell no, man. He's just a shell, man. He's
Is
not even a
Trent
shell.
watching it or what?
He's not even. Yeah, I think so. They not even broke him for of who he was. They broke him out of being just a person in general.
Look, the mom got there's the red shoe symbolism again too. That the mom got the red go-go boots type of shit.
Mm-hmm.
She dressed like very like would be like in a fucking Tim Burton movie, dude, with this fucking all this background and the colors and shit.
Seriously caked on makeup too, especially up on the eyes, man.
Yeah.
Today is Albert Grady.
1972. She looks like she's like kind of like a leftover, like with them go-go dancers from the fucking late 60s and shit.
Uh-huh.
With that get up. That was the style back then.
She's just too old to wear it now.
And this dude is like, his dad is just like, he has no balls about anything, dude.
Right.
So he sees his mom as the more ballsy one, but like she's actually softer because she still feels for her son.
Yeah.
And the dad's the dad just like a fucking, he's just a pushover and shit.
Yeah. Wouldn't say shit if you had a mouthful of it, yeah.
This motherfucker grabs the mom's hand and everything else.
Yeah, he's like, they're a family and shit. It's like, come the fuck on, man. Once I broke this bullshit, that's the first place I'd go. I'd take him and I'd rip his fucking eyebrows off. Look, he's still sitting there talking shit. It's like, motherfucker.
This dude should have got his fucking ass whipped too, man.
The parents should be putting up with it. I wouldn't. I don't give a shit what my son had done. I would not let this motherfucker sit there and talk shit to him like that. No fucking way. It's like, that's my son, motherfucker. I don't care what he's done. You're not going to sit here in his house, in his room, and talk shit to him.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he did kill a woman, so
Right, but I mean, they're still his parents. You know what I mean? And this guy, I mean, you know, he's around for a little bit, but you know, I'll be damned if he'd be sitting there running his mouth. Who is he to say shit about it? You know what I mean?
It's his fucking red sweater with the belt, dude.
I mean, that's the whole thing about it. You know what I mean? Who the fuck is he?
Yeah.
You ain't got nothing to do with nothing, so shut up and let us talk to our son.
But I mean, I think that was a big point in the scene. Like, well, this is the new son. You've been replaced. This is the one we wanted, not your fucking. Yeah. But the mom,
It pisses me off. Man.
is being a mom, and she's emotionally, you know.
It infuriates me every time this part does. It's like, motherfucker.
This guy, the fucking dude taking advantage, he's all hugging him and shit. Too, like,
Yeah, he's all loving. They're all loving on each other and shit. He has been fucking placed, man.
these fucking day shots with that fucking UK foggy look type of shit. It's cold too. You can tell.
Yeah, Trent. Yeah, there's like Trent says. Yeah, it's none of this dude's business. Yeah, shut your fucking mouth, man. You're fucking lucky you got a place to live, bitch. Shut up,
There goes Tugboat Timmy.
motherfucker.
I mean, he overlooks the bridge, whatever bridge that is. I'm assuming this is all shot in like in London or what?
Yeah, it's that one bridge that you see all the time. I do believe, man.
Yeah, it's weird where he.
Yeah.
Okay, this part right here, dude, because
He think about
like,
killing himself.
yeah, I think he was thinking about it. Like they just show him like he's looking at the water, but then here comes homeboy.
Yeah, he takes one look at this old guy and remembers him immediately.
Yeah.
See, he even gives him the double look. He's like, "Oh shit, that's that old man." See, here in a second, he notices, and he's like, "Oh shit, here, yeah, I'll give you some money."
So whatever this dude's wearing, he's got some orange on it too.
Yeah. And this is when he notices him. He notices him. See, there it is. That's why Alex looks at him like this. He's like, "Oh shit, he recognized me." See, he's like, "Oh hell, that is that old man," and he recognizes me. He's so low down. He's even scared of the old man now.
Chinese Mark.
Yeah. See, and the cool thing about this is, man, is I definitely don't think he was the only old man that they beat and fucked with like that. So every one of these old homeless people come and get a piece of him.
Oh yeah, dude. Like, yeah, no, they'd been being fucking delinquents for a while, man. They just didn't show all their exploits and shit.
All these homeless got
all the homeless people start whipping on his ass, yo.
Yeah. This is that karma shit, man.
And they're all older homeless people too. None of them are young, man. They're fucking old people living in the street, dude.
They're doing the best they can to hurt him.
Yep. They're fucking going at him, dude.
And there he is, just going, please. Here's the cut. Here the cops will help.
Oh man. This is like one of the ultimate fuckovers right here. For him.
Trent said besides the dirtiness, that's an okay hat.
665. He's number 665. What's the other guy? 666?
Yeah, Trish is. This is one of his favorite scenes in the movie. Yeah, it's like well. Look at little Alex. I'll be damned if these fucking turncoat pieces of shit aren't fucking cops. Yeah, I wonder what happened to the other guy. Man.
Yeah, you never see him. Of all the things they could have became, bro.
It makes so much sense that they're cops now. I mean,
XTE 2830 or Q? Looks like a Q.
You know what I mean? It fits so much that they're cops now, man.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Like that's the shit that would happen.
Oh yeah, bro. I'm sure that's definitely happened in real life.
They're even partners. So they get to work together and fuck with people, still do the same shit they was doing before, except for now they can't be fucked with.
And like these guys, okay, like either they had been to this place before with him and done some shit like this with people, or this is their spot now to take people and do this shit too. You know what I
Maybe
mean?
both.
So they're cops, but they're fucking bullies with badges and shit. So they're still doing droog shit.
Probably both. Yeah, I mean, I would imagine they came here as droogs, and then since they came there as droogs, once they became cops, they'd bring motherfuckers here to fuck with and beat on.
Yeah, yeah, I think so too, bro.
So both, because Alex remembers this shit. See, he immediately he didn't know exactly what they was gonna do, but as soon as he seen that area, he was like, "Oh shit!" He knew what they was gonna do.
Yep,
Because
seen that water and that fucking whatever that is.
It's probably been him on top of somebody doing that.
It's like a fucking, I don't know, like an empty locker or something, or a trough. Could be a trough or something.
Nasty old dirty fucking rainwater and shit.
Yeah, it's a trough, but maybe it's for horses or what?
Yeah, maybe.
You see the post right there in the background.
It looks cold. I mean,
I'm like, damn, they kept this dude under that water for that long, man.
Yeah.
There's no cuts here.
To me, this scene always felt very arthritic. You know what I mean? It just feels like some arthritis pain in this area. Like it just looks like it would hurt the joints just to be out there, especially in this water.
And it's fucking cold out over there too.
Oh yeah, it's just damp and just chilly.
This must be like fall for them or what, or like right before winter.
Yeah.
The trees are pretty bare and shit.
Yeah, have you ever noticed that about Britain? Is unless you see breath and shit, you're not. It's always so dreary over there that you're and rainy and damp that you're never quite sure what time of fucking year it is there.
Yeah.
In movies, you know what I mean? You have to see a coat or an actual heavy coat on somebody to know.
Going home again.
Yeah, home. I love that. Home. There it is.
You know the dude in the wheelchair? Like, I'm trying to remember where I've seen him. Other shit I've seen him in, man.
Yeah. I was talking about that earlier, man. He was in Fulci's Black Cat.
Okay.
He was in Bay of Blood. He was in the original movie anthology of Tales from the Crypt.
Yo, okay. Yeah, he has that look, bro. And I'm like, I've seen this dude in horror movies, man.
Oh, lots of them, man. Yeah, let me see. He's the one that owns the cat in Fulci's Black Cat.
Right.
That's his cat. That cat is fucking wicked, man. Turns knobs and shit and comes after you. Like, you can't get into the room. He'll climb up a fucker and turn the knob.
Catwoman killer, Alec Creed. He knows who he is, man. This dude knew the whole time. Like, you know what it was? This dude knew the whole time that it was this dude, man. Once he got there, I think he recognizes him right away.
No, I think he remembers, he's precisely who he is when he's in the tub singing. Singing in the rain. Remember?
Yep.
Because he goes into a convulsion.
He suspected the fuck how more short your short's gonna get, dude. What the fuck?
I love this. He fucking picks him up and carries him in there. It's like he's a big fucking weird brute.
This dude's like the fucking what is it? The guardian now for the dude in the wheelchair and shit.
Yeah. It was like Clark.
He picks him up like nothing, dude, man.
Clark Kent with short shorts.
British Clark Kent, dude.
Yeah, he looks like him.
This guy could have played Superman.
It's why I'm here. Look at him. He just standing there holding him. What do you want me to do with him?
When I first saw this one, I always wanted to fucking live in this house, though, dude. I don't know what it was about it.
Yeah. It's a nice place, man. Well, he's a novelist, man. That motherfucker makes some. He ain't hurting for money.
Yeah, I mean, okay, so then you got The Shining, and the dude's a writer as well. So you know what I'm saying? You got that's their connect right there. And I think this dude is in some type of orange type of getup. So
Yep. Like light orange.
you shave if you would have shaved that fucker's hair all the way, dude, he could have been a Lex Luthor type.
Yeah. He just looks crazier than hell, though. He just got a naturally nutty look to him in every movie he's in.
I thought he knew right here, dude. You see what I'm saying?
No,
Like
he's getting
he's
excited
really
about attacking
huh?
the cops. You know what I mean?
This fucking guy has like an intense look, dude. The way he looks at people is very fucking tense, man. I know it's the eyebrows, but he's just
Well,
intense.
well, see, in this scene, he's seeing an opportunity to help somebody that needs help that the cops and everybody has abused and battered. That it's like he needs something to live for. So to begin with, he just wants to help him. He likes him. He sees a project in him. See? Because his wife's gone, he just needs something to do with himself, so he wants to help people. And he already read about him in the paper. He just didn't read enough. He didn't put two and two together. He didn't realize the guy that killed his wife or that attacked them or whatever had gotten caught. That's what he didn't know. He didn't know he got caught. If he'd known he got caught, he'd have put two and two together.
See, I don't know. I always felt like he knew right away, dude, because all his the way he everything, just like the way he looks. He's like, I got either that. Okay, so you know how he just said like that the cops basically he just told you that the cops basically have brought other prisoners there and done shit like that, right? And they probably end up at that house. So this
Right.
dude is probably like a serial type of he does stuff to the prisoners like this, I think.
Oh yeah. Well, shit, I never really thought about that before.
No, yeah,
Maybe.
to me that's what he just explained when he said that the
Right.
cops had dropped off motherfuckers around there before and that they end up at the house. So like what is he doing? I think what his thing is, it's about revenge. That's why he's got that big motherfucker with him.
Right.
Right here is where he gives it off.
He goes into a fucking convulsion, man. Like it all rushes back because that's what he was singing when he was beating on him and assaulting his wife, man. James got Gype in the chat. What's up, James? How you doing? Thanks for coming through. Prism's still around. What's up, Prism? I ain't heard nothing from you in a little bit. Prism's watching Clockwork Orange, man. He ain't playing. Trench says, this is another one of my favorite scenes. I love how fast this dude does a total 180 and flips. Oh, hell yeah. This dude's a hell of an actor, man. He's a hell of an actor. Like, you believe he's batshit nuts, man.
See,
for real.
Every time you see like this dude is definitely wearing orange. I don't give a fuck, dude. That's orange, right? Anytime you see orange in the movie, that's a pivotal point in the film.
Mm-hmm. Now see, there it is. He's like, what is that? I've heard that. Why does it make me feel so bad? Oh my God, that's that one song that one hoodlum was singing when he was assaulting my wife.
And fucking her with the dick nose and shit.
Wait a minute, that sounds, the voice sounds just like his. Wait a minute, here, let me get a little closer.
Mm-hmm.
Now here he just fucking just flips, man. This is fantastic. This dumb ass motherfucker, man.
Mm-hmm.
Because see, the other dude may not know him, but he knew damn well what place he was in. Not when he was walking up to it, but once he got in there, he did.
Look at
Aneurysm. He's like, I'm gonna fucking kill him. Yep, it's him, that little, yeah. And if it's not, fuck him anyway. He sounds just like him. See, he never actually seen his face because he had that mask on.
Trent, you like this spaghetti scene? This is
Oh my God. Is the food good? Try the wine. Try the wine.
Here's a different angle of that painting I was trying to look at earlier and shit.
Because when he hollers and says, is the food good? Fucking Alex about jumps out of the chair.
Motherfuckers bring like carrying him down,
Yeah,
wheelchair and all, dude. That's how strong this motherfucker is.
like effortlessly, man. Like he's not just playing like it's effortlessly. It is. This fucking guy is like a fucking yeah. He's like a brutal almost, you know?
It's
The
a fucking
shoulders of this motherfucker. He
dude's bodyguard.
sits there, crosses his fucking arms, and just stares at him. It's like, do you mind, Clark?
Yeah.
Isn't Lois around someplace? He sits there and looks at him. It's like, do you mind, man? You're kind of bugging me, especially those shorts he was wearing earlier.
Spaghetti. What's that? The wine shit is like Alex is like, yeah, something's up. They're trying to fucking push some shit on me.
Well, because the old man's sitting there looking at him completely different now. Like it's obvious he's looking at him angry. You know, he's just looking at him all shitty now. You know, so it's like even that guy is.
Yep.
They look at him like he just cut a big fart. You know what I mean? And he knows he ain't doing shit about nothing because he can't be violent without being sick. And even if he tried to be violent, this guy peel off his fucking arms like a fly's wings. You know, he just pick it right off and be like, stick the bottle up his ass or something.
Trench, what's that one Spider-Man villain that this guy like he's kind of dressed like right now? Is it Jack-o'-lantern or the Hobgoblin? I think it's the Hobgoblin. He got them colors on right now.
Yeah. It's a hobgoblin that wears orange. Yes.
Fucking Malcolm McDowell as an early '70s Spider-Man. This dude is the Hobgoblin. Fucking this guy, whatever.
He's like, oh, it's okay. And then just starts sucking it down. Let's see how here. It's been a while since I've seen it. Yeah, I've gotten a little bit tired.
Oh, somebody's taking off.
Let me see. He said he's getting a little tired. I'm not sure if Prism's decided he's going to take off yet or not.
All right, man.
It's heading that way. I'm not sure if I don't think he's left yet. But it's that first time, it's that first time you go, well, I feel kind of tired. The next time it's like, well, I should probably go to bed. The next thing you know, you're standing up. It's talking to yourself into going to bed. The movie's probably got about 10 or 15 minutes left, though, President. But that's up to you, man.
Yeah, it's only got I got 23 minutes left.
Yeah. Yep. You can tell completely different. It's like Trent said, a complete 180, man. He's losing it now. So it says she died of a flu, but he says she died, because she was just fucking traumatized. Now, it could be both, you know what I mean? Her immune system wasn't as good because she just wasn't as strong because her mind was fucked up. People don't realize your mind's fucked up, and that can weaken your body. I truly believe that, man. That when your mind's fucked up, it weakens your body.
Oh yeah.
Depression can kill you.
Them guests, they came quick.
Yeah. You're supposed to be the people that are going to quote help him. They're going to help him more.
It's funny because like with these people, dude, like the dude and the lady that come in, I always felt like they had this weird like because the movie's around sex and violence. I feel like they were on this weird like kind of swinger couple vibe and shit at first, bro.
Yeah.
It just seemed like it, man. Like, hey, how you doing? My name's
Oh yeah, they're fucking each other, and they're definitely married to somebody else. So they're
So
either swinging or they're cheating. You know.
with this right here, these people, right, are the same people that have probably come over before with this old man and fucking his fucking bodyguard dude, right?
Yeah.
And they probably like done this with other prisoners who've come out of jail type of shit.
And made them disappear. Yeah. These are the fixers, man. These are the ones that make you vanish.
Yeah.
Yeah, the big guy kills them off. The old man helps a little bit and gets his jollies watching, and then these two take care of the body. She can got her little notebook there. She takes notes about it. She's gonna check him out, write down notes about him.
Yeah.
He's wearing his robe and everything. The same guy that sold his wife's wearing his robe. Man.
He's wearing the ex-wife's robe and shit.
Had his nasty ass in his tub. Oh, you motherfucker. How dare you come back to my house for help after doing that? You know what I mean? But, this guy's taking the nerve on this bum. He says the whole time it just glares at him. Check him out.
Mm-hmm. This dude been staring at him the whole fucking time, yo.
He's just lucky that the old man doesn't have it anything physically to hurt him himself, or he doesn't have his fucking eyeballs ripped out.
Yeah.
So that look says it all, man.
Well, see, he could have just had the fucking big dude fucking work him over and beat the fuck out of him or kill him. But no, right. He's like, nah, we're gonna torture this motherfucker, dude.
Mm-hmm. These two are also the people with a lot of knowledge too. They do their homework and find out this and that about it.
I just want to die peacefully, like with no pain.
Yeah. It's when the drugs start to take their effect. It's a slow acting fucking just splat. I'm just gonna snuff it. Yeah. Well, I'm glad you decided to stick around prison, man.
Feel something terrible is gonna happen. Boom. Right in the spaghetti. Spaghetti.
Look at him. I wish I could kill him. Splat right back in the spaghetti. Get the call, would you please? They even cleaned his face for him.
Yep.
Oh yeah, they've definitely done their homework. They got his favorite song playing.
Yeah.
Like it fucks him up so bad that he wants to fucking jump out. You know what I mean? That's some pain. Because supposedly this shit makes him in pain and nauseous, man. And being nauseous sucks anyway. It's like one of the worst feelings. The young guy.
Yeah. Was our old friend Ludovico.
Ninja says, "Gotta run. Have a good one." Yeah, thanks for coming through, Ninja man. Thanks for watching this with us. I appreciate it, man. I'll catch you later.
Yeah. Good night, man.
Yeah, he's just desperate to get that shit on. One of the many rooms in here I'm at. Like the place don't look like it's got upstairs, does it? From the outside?
No.
I mean, but there's no telling how far it goes back, you know. I don't blame him. I ain't gonna just jump out there.
What happened?
You know, except with his great luck, you know, we're just gonna sit there and play around the pool.
Red billiard balls and black There's also white because this is I think snooker, so it's all the colors and shit. But the first ones you see are red and black.
Is there any kind of game that you could play with just those colors, man? Or I mean, what's the deal? You think?
Well, I don't know. I'm sure it was some like British snooker type of game, like pool type shit.
Yeah, because I don't know shit about billiards, man.
Well, I know how to play pool, but like I don't know all the you know rules behind snooker.
Yeah, I suck at billiards.
Something I vidied. See how he says I vidied? So, he's talking about video. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's just basically seeing. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
watching, seeing.
Vidied. And what do we do nowadays? We watch videos and stuff.
Right.
Everything's vidied.
Yep. What you see is video, and what you hear is audio. Yep.
This is looks like a pretty, I don't know, maybe what
Like
level
a
you got?
Third,
3 floors, maybe 3, 4 floors. Seem like.
Yeah, that's at least 3 right on the goddamn fucking the hard ass fucking ground. Not even the grass. That was on the fucking. The first thing you see from the nurse and the doctor is they're in the other bed across the way, fucking around.
Again, see all the shit that like he's getting. Well, he did. I mean, he's a violent and sexual fucking deviant, right? But all these other people who are supposed to be in normal society, they're all sinners too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's shown throughout the whole movie.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck is going on here, bro?
And it's right in his face too.
Yeah.
He can't escape it, man. That's why he's like, "Fuck!" I woke up. It's just like the nightmare.
If he's hearing this is kind of putting him through shit too. Because remember, anything violent or sexual he's exposed to fucks with his head.
Tits are flapping everywhere. It's like, oh shit, he's awake.
He comes out lifting up his fucking pants.
Yeah, he zips up his pants and starts handling the patient. With fucking sex all over his hands,
This fucking dude looks like a fucking a Rothschild or a fucking Mr. Burns from The Simpsons and shit type.
The sex is cool, but not somebody else's. I'm a cure boy. Alex's deathbed blamed on the brain man. But see, this brought a lot of bad attention. A lot of shit's getting fucked up.
Catwoman killer.
Now it's out that he's been tortured and a part of some sort of a torturous experiment, unlawful experiment. That the fucking governor or whatever that guy is the head of.
And see the mom with the outfits, it's still kind of her shit is still kind of out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and he's basically telling the fuck off. I don't blame him, man. Now you're all worried about fuck you, man.
the fucking fruit basket, the shit says "eat me." Wherever the fuck it is. Oh, it says "at me," but see, they got the shit covered up, so it says "at me."
Yeah.
And then this scene right here is his POV, so it's like "at me." They're talking at me.
Yep. Damn. Yeah, that's something I just didn't think about. That. Awesome. I always love that kind of shit with the movie. I've seen a million times to find some new shit and talk to somebody else that notices, that tells you about it. It's really cool to discover.
See the nurse with the purplish bluish hair too, man. Like this was not normal back then for people to color their hair this way. So this is done. That's why I said Kubrick always fucking told the truth about a lot of things.
People either had real short hair of their natural color or very long straight hair.
Right here, pivotal point. Because what do you see in the background? What's that in the bottle? Some type of orange thing.
Her sweater's orange too.
Yeah, it looks like a reddish orange.
Yeah, but what's underneath it is like a lighter orange.
Yep.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's got two patterns of color.
Yep. Yeah, I see it. The pivotal point, man. Anytime.
Yeah. This was funny
Around,
though. This what
they're
turns
playing
around though.
with his dick, basically. Around with me, Gulliver.
Yeah. I love how obnoxious he's becoming while he's talking to the governor or whatever. He's feeding him the steak.
Yeah, he keeps opening his mouth like a fucking baby bird and shit.
You know, this smug ass grin on his face
Mm-hmm.
because he knows he's got him over a barrel. But then the governor lets him know, hey, yeah, you may have us over a barrel, but we can make your ass disappear too. You don't have to be out and about telling people shit. So let's work together. Would be best in both our interests. See, he's back to himself somewhat.
Yep. Yeah, he's getting more back to himself.
Yeah, they're doing the opposite procedure. See, we're not seeing it, but that's what they're doing this whole time while he's healing. Is they're reversing the procedure.
Well, remember, he probably banged his fucking head though too. You don't really see nothing around his head, but it looks like he fucking at least fucked up his back and neck.
Oh yeah, he broke about everything in his body.
So if he had a head injury, this might be like, oh well, we'll see if he's still under the influence of this shit. You know what I mean?
Like he shouldn't even have been alive, man. He was broke from head to.
You can do whatever you like with these eggy waggies.
Yeah, they're just gonna.
Eggy wags.
Fucking hell. That's all there is to it. You pass. You're coming along greatly. Back to your usual rotten self. Mm-hmm. There's that look.
Yep.
Yeah.
Now he wants to get out and like start causing some shit again, dude.
No, first thing he wants to do is get a piece of ass and fucking beat somebody up and rob somebody and yeah. Holy shit, yeah.
Directly in front of him, orange juice.
Yeah, Trent. Yeah, just like Trent just said, he said he said he had that dream about the doctors messing with his brain. Mm-hmm.
And his dick too, dude. He said his Gulliver. That means you're what gets bigger. You know, your little man that gets bigger and shit. Like fucking.
Right.
He
Gulliver's
said
Travels, yeah.
his Gulliver, yeah, Gulliver's Travels. He's calling his dick his Gullivers and shit.
Mm.
He was dreaming that, but it was actually the nurse and the doctor fucking in the other thing and shit, dude. This must have happened quite a bit too while he's been there.
Yeah, and it gave him a hard on hearing it. Yep. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Here it is. Here's the talk this dude's been waiting to have with him.
Mm-hmm.
We fixed you. Yeah, we put you through some shit, blah blah blah. But you put yourself there. But now we're fixing you. Now are we gonna work together, or are you gonna be a pain in the ass and keep running your mouth, and we're gonna have to make your ass disappear? Basically, we can work together, and you can be a rotten asshole, or you can not be at all. There he just opens it right up. Stick it right in here, please.
What the fuck, man?
Like a baby bird.
I know, right? Like fucking.
We never wished you harm, but there are some who did and do. Yeah, that old man still wants to wipe his ass out.
Mm-hmm. See, yeah, the old man in the wheelchair. That was like when he was on the conversation on the phone. He was talking about that, about like basically exposing like how the corrupt political stuff that's going on too. Because thing is, this dude that's going up to become like some sort of politician type of, he's going for office or what?
Yeah, I think he's already in a smaller office, but he's wanting to, you know what I mean? He's wanting to
Yeah.
transition into bigger,
Mm-hmm.
like prime minister and shit, probably.
Yep.
The death of someone near and dear to him. Yep, he's talking about the old man. He was a menace. We put him away for his protection and yours. Yeah, they put his ass in a nut house. That's fucked up, isn't it?
Yep.
They put him away.
Well, they might, dude. I don't think you see that guy again, right?
No.
They might even fucking killed him, dude. If
Maybe.
Yeah, you don't know.
That or they just used the state to fucking, consider him legally insane and put his ass away because if they decide they want you to be there, that's where you'll be.
Yep. And then they'll be fucking experimenting on him and shit.
Right. His ass got lobotomized.
Oh fuck, dude.
I bet. Because he was batshit, man.
This motherfucker was opening his mouth to get fed.
Yeah, he kind of gets on this dude's nerves here, open up his mouth. He's finally got on his nerves now. He's like, all right, now let me make something clear to you. I've got an election, and you're going to shut up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're going to help them change their opinion.
Yep. They basically
call you Alex.
They basically got him as their like kind of like patsy boy now and shit.
Yeah, it was slick how he says, Alex, if I may call you Alex. Now that we're friends. Yeah, I love that. Now that we're friends. Do you understand, Alex? Do I make myself clear? Yep, there it was when he was letting him know. He understands. He gets it.
See, there's as clear as an azure sky. That's his line, man. And he said that in the beginning too.
See, but now he's got an extra friend.
Well,
so what can he do? He could get away with some extra shit even. So
remember what happened after he first said that, like the events that happened after he spoke those same words, and then now what happens and shit. So he's in his mind though too. He's like, yeah, but I also like he looked at him like, I'll if I get out of this and blah blah blah, I'll probably also end up killing you, motherfucker.
Yeah,
here come all the press and with all the pomp and circumstances, like, hey, we're friends now, ha ha ha.
Yeah, he helped me, and I'm on my way to recovery because of him, and that looks good for his, campaign.
Yep.
Now this being the end, this makes it appear like he's gonna go back to being the old Alex and probably even have some extra help to kind of cover his shit and everything. Well, in the book, this kind of happens. Something like it's been a long time, but in the book, this kind of happens.
Look at him though.
And he runs around and does his shit like he did before, and then
he's back.
After a while, he gets sick of it, settles down, and just kind of becomes just a regular dude, man. Yep. That's what happens.
Is that him laying down or is that somebody else, dude? Because it kind of doesn't. I don't know if that is that him.
Yeah, it's supposed to be him anyway.
He said, "I was cured, all right."
Yep. But yeah, he runs around, does his thing like he did before for a while, and then I guess he just kind of grows up a little bit and gets sick of doing that shit, and fucking gets a family and just settles down and becomes a regular dude. I guess that's what happens in the book.
Yep.
Once he gets older, he just doesn't want to do that shit as much anymore, I guess. Which I think is kind of a lame ending, man.
I mean, Kubrick. I feel like I've always felt like it left it up for interpretation. Like, is this dude this? It does seem like almost like now they can use this dude almost free agent, like where they can send him to kind of be a fucking like a hitman type of thing almost.
Oh hell yeah! Whatever they want to do, really.
I felt like they were kind of gearing him up for that, like like maybe not, but like I always felt like that he was being groomed for that type of shit. You know what I mean?
Or at least point him in the direction to do what he does to people they want him to do it to.
Yeah, like that, bro. Yep.
Yeah. That way he's happy and he gets to do what he wants to do and keeps his mouth shut. And he takes care of people that, he's taking care of for him.
Yep.
You know what I mean? But yeah, in the book, I guess he just kind of grows up and becomes a regular guy.
Yeah, so see, this ending is like, I don't know, man. It's even, it leaves it up more for like, okay, well, what's going to happen? Because it doesn't tell you that he did any of that,
Yeah, I kind of prefer that.
Oh, yeah, man.
Awesome. Always awesome, man.
That was a Clockwork Orange, people.
Yeah. Thank you very much for those of you who stopped by, came by, and stuck it out with us, man. Watched one of the best films ever made by one of the greatest film creators ever made.
Yeah, man.
I'll go ahead and let you get to bed there, Prism. Thank you once again for coming by, man. You are badass. You are very loyal. You're a very good friend of mine. I so much appreciate you. Trench, thanks for coming by.
Mm-hmm.
I wish you come by more often, man. Ninja, you're one of my newest friends. I have so much appreciation for you too, man. It's nice to meet you the other day. We're gonna have to hook up and do something together, man. I'm gonna go ahead and get off here and talk to Steel for a minute here. Thanks to everybody for coming by. Much love to you. Remember, this is JohnSteel. I am GoreAphobe, and you guys are not. Have a good one.